Welcome to Botches Off-Road Rap. Rap. Yeah, it's a rap.
Rap.
All right. I did stuff this weekend. Mark did stuff this weekend.
Yeah.
What did you do, Gavin?
I did nothing off-road related.
I was like, we technically didn't do anything off-road related.
Wait, maybe I did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, maybe I technically did. So, I've been working on.
Kind of did, Alex.
I've been working on trying to clean up my yard so I don't have to worry about the kid running around in it. You know, tripping over a sharp piece of metal, just laying around in the grass, or junk sitting somewhere. So I've been cleaning up the yard, mowing, weed whapping, blowing leaves, and that old 89 Chevy has been sitting out there in the trees, and I gotta get that moved. So, just so happens, I guess, one of Sienna's grandparents is selling off that little parcel of land that the truck is on, which I thought was ours. Guess it's not. Found that out because Sienna's aunt came and was like, hey, I'm going to need that truck moved. I'm buying this piece of land. I'm like, okay.
No, that's when you say truck comes with it.
Yeah. So it's already promised. It was promised 3,000 years ago to Sienna's uncle. So, okay, never mind. And so,
I got the joke.
Yeah. It feels like it's been a long time, but for the two sobs. So it was Saturday. I hooked up my kinetic rope to it and got the old soft shackle, put her in 4, and tried pulling it, and that motherfucker would not move for probably like 8 pulls. I mean, they weren't hard pulls. You know, I wasn't trying to like yank it out of nothing, but it had been sitting there for 4 years, 3 years, something like that. So all the tires were flat, and there was so much brush and shit around it that I couldn't even get in there with the truck and stuff. So I was like, I'll just yank it out first. And come to find out, we couldn't find the key, so I couldn't unlock the steering wheel to put it in neutral.
You just have to grab and pull really hard.
Yeah, we tried that, but not that hard because it's, we didn't want to fuck the truck up anymore, but so we were like, well, fuck it, let's just see what we could do. And so I pulled again, and that's all right, let me get some speed here. Told her to kind of move away just in case. Fucking yanked her out. And everything went good there. She was nose in first, so I had to get her turned around, so yanked her out, went to the front end of it, used the winch, and just pulled that fucker straight sideways with the winch to bring the nose end around. Then got that finally all the way around, got the kinetic rope back, hooked it up back to the front of the truck, and yanked that bitch again. Then the steering locked at full turn, and I dug about a 5-inch rut in our yard for about 40 yards. So that was nice. And she didn't see it because she was on the other side, but the steering turned just full locked up there and dug a fucking rut. There's a big pile of dirt sitting in front of the truck now all the way up to the bumper. So that was interesting. But did that. Got to move the truck around a little bit. Got to use the winch. That was about the most fun I had other than mowing. Just fixing up the little trailer for the mower. Sometimes when you can't do overlanding stuff and go camping like you want, you can still be outside. So it's kind of what we did, was just kind of play around outside and clean the yard up so it looked a little better. Honestly, I neglected it last year because we were out camping so much, so maybe this was a little bit of a blessing or a kick in the ass to make sure I don't neglect some things like that. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I did this weekend and have been doing the last few days.
Yeah. You were supposed to come over and set up your tent. What the hell, dude?
I completely forgot.
Oh. Yeah, we did a camping work weekend.
Yeah, and nobody reminded me either, by the way.
You're supposed to just member.
Yeah,
Member?
we know how bad our memories are. I think you just forgot to remind me.
I actually forgot you were supposed to come over until right now.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I camped a little different than normal. I brought my cot out with its pad on it, and then I just rolled my bivvy sack out with the sleeping bag inside, and then I put a tarp over me, just as an added layer of waterproofing. By the way, as I get into the story, it was great. Bivvy camping is great. I made one major mistake the first night. I left my winter sleeping bag in there, so I had extra thermal insulation. Terrible idea. Because then I started getting really hot at like 2 in the morning. And I'm like, oh, okay, no problem, right? Climbs out, sits on bed. As soon as I'm sitting and ready to pull my sleeping bag out, it just starts downpouring. I mean, like, drops the size of my hand, downpouring. So I climb back inside my bivvy, and I'm still hot, so I crawl out of the bivvy, and I'm laying on top of it with just the tarp over me, and I can feel every raindrop hitting me, like, full force.
What, you just had the tarp, like, laying on top of you?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I thought
it was too hot in the bivvy.
Well, I thought you meant you set up the tarp as like a oops, sorry, I just hit the mic.
Rainfly?
Yeah, like a rainfly. I'm like, oh, I don't see how that would have been a problem then. Well, yeah.
No.
Yeah, no wonder you had such a horrible time, dude. You were like saran wrapped.
Literally, it would have been fine if I didn't have that second sleeping bag in there. And there's no way to, like, get it out while it's raining without getting your whole bed wet. So
I'm just that shocked that you didn't use it as a rainfly. Like, I don't...
I tried to at first, and then I gave up, because I'm like, it's not really working, and I don't really need it anyway. And I'm right, I didn't need it. It would have been fine if it wasn't for the second sleeping bag. So, I ended up bitching out at, like, 4 and going inside. So I spent like 2 hours just laying under that tarp, just getting buffeted by rain.
That might make me fall asleep. Turn around, put my back up to it. Do like a little,
dude,
a little massage.
I'll tell you. But I was still also really hot because my feet still had to be in the sleeping bag. So I ended up going inside, and then the following night it rained as well. Except I'd taken the second sleeping bag out, and it was amazing sleeping in the rain in that thing.
And you just laid the tarp on top of you?
I mean, once you're in the bivvy, like, you've already got a tarp over you, so what's the problem with having a second one over you?
Oh, just the sound. Like, you just, instead of, like, setting it, like, in an A-frame above you with some string, you just, like, lay it on top of you?
Dude, that was too much work. I tried that. Didn't work. But, like, why? Literally... Okay, so, preface this. It's an army tarp. It's not, like, a plastic, like, crinkly tarp.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's...
That would have been good information, too. Because I'm like, that'd be fucking
pretty much
annoying.
Another bivvy.
Yeah, just be sitting there...
it basically was...
Just fucking all night.
No.
Every time you move.
No, it's soft and not like that.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, bivvy camping's great. I think that might be my new favorite way to solo camp.
Hey.
Because it's like super minor setup. So for anything that's like one night and I'm solo, it's kind of great.
Yeah. And that was on a cot, right?
Yeah.
So
I could do it.
Cot,
I'd
sleeping
do it
bag,
again with
and just the tarp, the army tarp above everything, on top of everything.
Cot pad, bivvy, sleeping bag, and a tarp over all of it.
And a super soaked pillow.
Okay, that happened later. So we went to Riggs and Coffee on Sunday, right? Yeah. And it downpoured the entire time we were gone. And when we got back, all of my bedding was nice and dry, except for the pillow that was in the middle of the bed under the tarp. Everything else was bone dry. The pillow was a sponge, soaking wet.
How did that get wet?
We don't
Is
know.
there like a small
No idea.
hole in the tarp?
No, that was my first thought. Underneath the tarp was dry. Only the pillow was wet.
Huh. Yeah, I feel like that would.
The only thing
for
I
me,
can think of is maybe the moisture that was underneath there from the heat just got trapped in that pillow.
Yeah, I like. For me, I think that'd probably be annoying, but that's just because, like, you'd have to cover your head and everything with the tarp while it was raining, right?
No, the bivvy. The bivvy goes over your head.
Yeah, like a burrito.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and then the tarp just goes over your body.
I mean, I was putting the tarp over all of me, but for the most part, I was just burritoed inside the bivvy.
Oh.
I
feel like
more
I
of
would-
a preventive layer for him.
Yeah,
Yeah. Tarp was completely unnecessary, but it was there.
yeah. I think if I was to do that, it would definitely. Dude, you had a perfect time to do the hammock style with the A-frame tarp. That would have been perfect for you. That one tree that I slept in the one night that I was there, that was like the perfect length.
I would need... So I can't sleep on a hammock very well. I need more structure, so I would need like a square frame with a fabric over it kind of thing.
Yeah. I used my...
I love the idea.
I used to have like a rolled out foam pad, and that used to make it like a rectangular structure, and that was really nice. The only downside is that it would slide, but that didn't really bother me once I was cocooned. And it was cool on my back. Summer. It's great.
I might try a hammock. It would have to be... I don't know. Hammocks are hard for me.
There's some of the...
So,
personally,
we'll
there's
see.
some of the best sleep I ever have is in a hammock. I have one of those big double parachute hammocks or whatever, and I'll put my sleeping pad down, and then my sleeping bag on top of it, and then that's pretty much it. Unless I do like a, a quote unquote like underquilt underneath the pad just to, insulate my bottom half. But other than that,
So my absolute...
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, other than that, shove your pillow in there, throw a drink or something in there, and then you can use the sides of the hammock as like a sheet, basically. Gotta wrap around you. It's great.
Yeah. So my absolute best sleep that I've ever had is on that core pad that I picked up from Cabela's. What is it, like a... It's like 10? I don't remember what the thermal rating is. It's got an R value of like 10.
R10.
But it's like... So most of your inflatable pads kind of feel like a thin air mattress, right? This one feels more like an actual mattress.
Oh, 100%.
Like it's...
I was actually surprised when I laid on it this weekend to test it.
Oh, was it the one that's got like
It
a
felt
couple
like I was
inches
just
of
digging
like
my
foam
elbows.
on it?
In it.
Right.
Not on
well,
it, in
yeah.
it.
Like,
Yeah, it's...
is it inflatable partly, or is it all foam?
No, it's inflatable.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It actually breaks down really small. It doesn't feel like an inflatable pad.
Yeah.
No. Like I said, I was quite surprised because I felt like it was a normal mattress on my elbows.
But that is by far the most comfortable sleep I've ever had.
Yeah. Hi, Bubby. Jasper's come to visit, I guess. No, I still like that Big Agnes that I have. It's still the best sleeping pad I've ever had. And I've thought about doing a king size setup sleeping pad, but I don't want to lose the adjustability of my inflation. Because Sienna likes hers really firm. I like mine like really soft.
Yeah.
Like when I sit on it, like just put my ass on it, my ass touches the floor. But when my whole But when my whole body lays on it, everything is like well distributed. I can have my
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can have my elbow. Hi. I can have my elbow kind of into the pad a little bit, and it, you know, so it's to me it's like memory foam, but it's really comfortable doing it like that. And Jasper just
Yeah.
sleeps in between us, so yeah.
Mark, we'll get through what Mark did this weekend, and then I'll talk about the Forerunner. So,
So
Mark,
we were setting up camp, and I don't remember what transpired the thought process of it, but I ended up throwing Alex's nephew's Bandit 900 on top of my cot to try it out for the weekend.
the swag.
Oh,
This way, yep. Sorry. Doesn't quite fit the size of the cot, but we've discovered
The
there's
army
cots
cot?
that, yeah, the army cot. But we discovered there is cots out there that will fit the swags on it, certain size swags on them.
right.
Yeah.
So, um, so yeah, I decided to test it out. First night was okay, except for when the rain started and I woke up in pitch black and my sensory overload went out the haywire because of being woken up in the dark with water just pouring on me. Unlike the light fire
Not
where I can wake up and see the lit up tent because of it not being blacked out.
to be fair, the water wasn't pouring on you; it was pouring
No,
on the
it
tent.
wasn't. It's just my head just went into fight or flight mode for no reason, and I was trying to calm myself down, and then I realized I had to take a shit. And I'm like, well, I'm getting out of the tent in the rain. Probably just sleep in the house for the rest of the night because there's no point in coming back out in the rain.
Damn, so two bitched
I
out
think
on that night.
Yeah, dude, that
Yeah.
was okay. To be fair, that was a hell of a fucking storm.
It was.
I wish I would have brought my tent. I wish I remembered because it would have been a great time to test it out again to see how dry it would get. It would have been cool to actually just have you guys set up the cots in there and see. Because you would have been able
Yeah.
to fit 2 or 3 cots in there. I would
Yeah.
have been on the floor, but whatever.
Yeah, so yeah, Mark tested out the swag.
Yeah.
Get into night two. Night two was a lot better.
Yes, night 2 was a lot better. The only issue, and Alex knows of this, the Bandit model has a stupid pole in the center and 2 flaps. Us big size guys, it is a struggle to get in and out of there the right way.
For sure. And I don't know really what 23-0's thought process was with the Bandit, because it's got 3 poles and 2 spreaders. So
Yep.
you end up with 4 doors, 2 doors on either side, and they're like
Yep.
maybe 1.5 feet wide.
Yeah.
But you're getting into a space that's also about 1.5 feet wide, so you're like
Lunging
gotta, like,
inside of
maneuver.
it.
So
It's a pain to get in and out.
yeah, so there's a bar going right in between like where your body would be to like roll in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, is it made for smaller? I mean, is it made for kids?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
no.
kids. No, not in particular.
Just made for people who are younger and smaller, or what? Stature.
I guess.
I mean, I'd really like to try. I wish I could get a hold of Cowboy Cutter just to try one of their setups.
I know. Dude, I just want a Cowboy Cutter bedroll for one night.
Yeah.
They can have it back. One night, I want to try a Cowboy Cutter. The thing with Cowboy Cutter, though, is, I don't know, they're good. They're like the same price as a swag,
Yeah.
roughly. And they're really similar. The only difference is your poles go inside instead of outside.
Which honestly, I think I'd like better in a way. Like to be able to set up while you're already inside would be nice.
Maybe. Yeah, okay. I don't know. That one I got a hard one on, but
You always
yeah,
got
so
hard
the
work.
Bandit 900, yeah, I got a hard on. The Bandit 900 really is a great swag. It's just guys our size, it's hard for us to get in and out of it.
Yeah.
But someone like Jackson's size, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Even my sister didn't have a hard time getting in and out of it.
Yeah, that's just a tiny ass wall. You have to get out of it in like an L position. You know what I mean?
Basically.
Like you crawl your
And you're
torso out first, and then shimmy your legs out.
And you're very much hunched over getting in and out. I know technically we didn't have the tent was flopped over the sides a little bit, but
Yeah.
I think even if it was standing up, it was a hunch over situation the entire time.
Is it? There's a door on the far end too, though, where your legs are, right?
No,
It's
it's just a
vent.
window.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
Window/vent.
So then I would which sucks, but I would almost put my head on that side. That way I could swing my legs out of the door part first and just hunch to get out. Swing, you know what I mean?
I mean, there's two door parts. So each side of that pole is a door.
Yeah.
So
It's
it doesn't
kind of-
matter what side you. It doesn't matter what side you put your head on. It's the same ergonomics either
Well,
way.
that's what I just asked. You
Yeah.
said no, it's a vent.
Oh, I thought
Oh.
you were asking if there was a door on the end.
Oh no,
Like mine,
no.
because mine has Mine has doors on all four sides.
Yeah, no. But
Yeah.
at that
Bandit-
point, then yeah, you could do that.
The Bandit wasn't my first choice. I bought it because it was the only one that I could get in the States in time for Christmas time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the dual swag is dope. Yeah, the one,
Yes.
yeah, that
the 1100 is a good one. I mean, it just opens that whole area right up.
so yeah, that is what Mark is looking at buying now.
Yep.
I mean, I think you should just do the cowboy cutter to be different.
Well, now, Mark, do you want to get into what you did buy towards this process?
So, one is it's sad that we don't get the Australian market. I'm annoyed by that, but we are better off than Canada's market for the 23-0.
For sure.
Let me get that up real quick so you can see what we're discovered.
I did actually get an email back from them, and they have no intentions of bringing those stretchers in
Oh.
the US.
That's annoying, especially since you can put yours up on one.
But they might work with me on getting some imported, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, so we discovered in our process of looking at cots that will fit underneath swags, 23-0 just came out with, at least for the Australian market, what they call the Husky Double Stretcher,
Yeah.
which will fit the dual 1400, and then his Outbreak, is it? Or
Yeah, Outbreak 1550.
yeah, will also fit that as well. Yeah, the Cowboy Cutter, it's okay.
Like looks wise or what? What's your concern
No,
with what cowboy cutter the design?
Well, so it is literally double than the swag,
Yeah, for sure.
and I think it's just a bigger setup time than what the
For sure,
swag
bigger
will
setup
be.
time.
Well, I also think that you have a choice whether you even have to set up the poles.
For sure, because you could just use it like a bivvy.
Yep.
One thing about the cowboy cutter that does bother me, or canvas cutter, not cowboy
Yeah,
cutter.
I know. I keep saying that.
One thing that does bother me is that they don't necessarily have side doors; they have the whole roof.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if you're getting out in the rain, you're pretty much something's going to get wet.
Well,
Um,
and that's my question I was going to ask earlier too. Is that zipper? I'm sure that you could only open that zipper halfway, and just be able to get out of the side, like that, while the poles and everything are up.
I really like canvas.
I would
cutter's option.
love to grab one of these and test them out, because I think
but it's also double the price of the
so.
swag.
Yeah, so no add-ons. What are we looking?
$629.
and fully
Yeah.
loaded, you're looking at 13. That's a pillow, the bag, the barrier mat, the the locker, the foam pad with the cover, and the
Yeah,
bedrock pad.
not to mention that the Dominator with no add-ons does not include a mattress.
Oh yeah, right. So
So,
just
like,
standard with the bunker bag, you're looking at 1,000. But and this is
compared to $345.
yeah, and how much do you value made in America systems? Is another question too. I would, and that's a genuine thing because like for me, I struggle with that. I am made in America if it's affordable, but if it's out of my price range, I don't have the extra money. I'm not gonna. It's not like I have to.
If a company made a equivalent to a swag here in the U.S., I would pay the $600. If I was getting the foam pad, everything I get with a swag, and all the benefits of a swag, for the same or for double the cost of a swag, I would probably pay for it. But in the canvas cutter situation, you're looking to get the equivalent. You're looking at almost four times the cost. And I can't. And it's not an equivalent. It's similar, but not an equivalent.
I wouldn't say it's
I would almost
worse or better to me, honestly. They're just different. And
Yeah.
I haven't seen the reviews I have seen on them. They're pretty much the same. I mean, like you're looking at an exosystem as opposed to an internal system. So I mean, the only thing that I could say for the internal system that I think I would really like about it is that you don't get your poles don't get wet. Your poles won't get all the dirt and grit stuff that you'd get from raining. Anybody who sleeps on the floor raining, even with rain just hitting your tent and stuff, you still get dirt that splashes up on the side and shit. And not having that in the poles and stuff is nice, but
I really haven't, like, don't get me wrong, my poles have gotten dirt on them in rain,
right.
but never, like, it just wiped off when I was putting the tent away, so.
To me, I think this is so this is the fully enclosed one for, what is it? Year round. So this is almost, to me, you could buy this standard without the sleep thing. I already have a sleep pad. I already have a quilt. I could buy it like this, with the $629, use it as a bivvy, and use it with the system it has in there already. Yeah. And I think it wouldn't be bad. I think there's a lot to this.
I don't think it, like I said, I don't think it's bad.
Yeah,
it's
right.
just, it's not worth double the price for what you get, because you do get less, right? Like, I don't know. I really like the canvas cutter, and I want one really bad. For sure. The other issue I have with canvas cutter, the internal pole is going to be a lot harder to set up in the rain. One of the benefits of a swag is that your bedding stays completely enclosed when you're setting it up. So you don't have to worry about it getting wet. Whereas with canvas cutter, you've got to climb in it to put the poles in.
Yeah, or you could just climb in it as a bivvy and then put them in, later. So you just roll it out. It's already water protected. All your bedding's inside of there already. Yeah. So
I don't know. I'd have to.
What sucks is nobody around us has this. I don't think I'd be hard pressed to think anybody in Michigan has one of these.
I saw there was one posted on Marketplace.
No shit.
Not too long ago. Yeah, they wanted $600 for it.
Yeah, makes sense.
And it was just the Dominator 3 with the pad. It wasn't anything else. I want to love them so much, and it's just hard.
If I was single, I'd probably have this, and this would be all I would use for the rest of my life. But just because I like the simplicity of a bivvy like this and everything inside of it, just like a swag, but I like the option of
Yeah.
having. Okay, I don't have to put the poles on or not. I do like that option. I do like the option of having the tarp or whatever to just sleep out in
Yeah.
the fucking sleep out in the sky with the with the sky up there and everything. Not worry about bugs.
So can't it looks like they're coming out with a new one, but I can't look at it
Is it
because it
the
has a pop up, the Summit.
yeah? That is like a 2-person or something, or not a 2-person.
But
I'm
I
sorry.
can't even.
It's a
I can't even look at it. It looks slimmer. It's cheaper.
yeah. It's half the price because I think it's a 3-season, not a 4-season.
Gaia.
From what it looks like in the material. I'm not sure where I just saw it at. But,
Their modular wall tent is fucking sick.
oh yeah, their bags are really nice. I mean, I really like their stuff. Yeah, the Summit, very very small. Yes, that.
Can you pull it up? Because it won't even let me pull it up. It just pulls up. Enter your email.
Fuck. Oh my.
I did. Nothing happened.
Select a
I think for
free
me,
item
the
from
canvas
shop.
cutter is very similar to the light fighter.
Yeah, I would say they're pretty similar.
Which is still way cheaper by the time you get all your bedding and stuff for the light fighter.
S-
It's just the poles are
Yeah.
outside, and you actually get a rain fly with a quote. What do you call it, Alex? The nooks, whoever.
Oh, the
Side.
vestibles.
Vestibule.
Vestibles. Thank you.
Yeah, I think
Yeah. So
that Summit. I can't see it either right now, but I think that Summit would be the equivalent to. I don't know. I want to say it'd be the equivalent to a swag, and the only reason
it doesn't. It definitely doesn't look the equivalent to a swag, at all.
I'm trying.
Like,
I'm
not
sure.
even remotely.
No, I'm talking to price wise.
Oh yeah, price wise it is, but it's got a lot less than a swag.
No, that's
I don't know.
That's
I
like a true, like backpacking almost. Like this is. I'm assuming when they
Yeah.
say Summit, they're talking backpacking.
I mean, have you been able to pull it up and look at it yet?
No, I'm looking at the picture right now, and I've just screenshot it, and zoomed in.
The tiny little one picture we got.
Yeah, I just screenshot
Yeah,
it. And zoomed
we'll
in.
have to wait and see what it actually is, because you're right. It looks like it's something smaller, which is cool, but what is the downsides to it? You know?
Yeah, my assumption is it's just the smaller. It's like the thinner fabric.
And just real quick, because we already well over our time limit here. The Forerunner is fixed. And by fixed, I mean the timing is done. The water pump does not leak anymore. It does run, but whenever it hits 2,800 RPMs, it breaks up and defuels. So I've got a few things that could be. It could be a MAF. It could be a fuel pump. It could be the fuel filter. But I don't think it's timing because it runs great at idle. It's just whether it's warm, whether it's cold, whether it's under load, whether it's not, it breaks up at 2,800 RPMs.
Huh. I
Yeah.
don't know what the fuck is going on with that.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass is what it is.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you get that figured out, or just get a new one, and let it just sit in the
Yeah.
junkyard.
Well, it's not going to sit in the junkyard,
Yeah,
but
No.
that engine might sit in the junkyard for a while. There might be something happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Something that makes a really loud whiny sound
A baby?
that Yeah, kind of about the same size. More weight, but about the same size.
A fat baby.
So yeah, we'll see. I'm thinking I gotta reach out, but I might go pick that up this coming Sunday. So I've got a wedding Saturday, but
Yep.
if I can go pick it up Sunday, do some more looking at my truck. If we can't figure it out, we'll just rip that engine out, put a new one in there, and go from there.
I'm sure it's
and
something
if we
pretty
put a
simple by now.
If we put a new engine in there and it runs like shit, guess what? We know what the problem is. It's fuel related.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I think this is going to wrap up our wrap here.
Yeah, for sure.
40 minutes.
36.
Yeah. All right, guys.
All right. Catch you later.
Later.